Hello folks, this is the second video that I'm redoing today from ones I've done previously. This one is about not compromising yourself. Yeah, I mean we live in a world where people try to pretend to be different to who they are, and as I said before, people when they come into church they try and fit into the way people in church want them to do things. If you can get through that sort of stuff without compromising yourself, then well done. Because the thing of it is that being true to yourself is something that is very, very difficult to do in today's society, because we're encouraged everywhere, in church, out of church, in work, to be something different to who we are, to behave differently to who we are. You know, to suppress our thoughts and our feelings, and yeah. But that doesn't work with me. Not really. Because, as I say, I've never been of church. I've never been conditioned in that way, and so that's not my way of thinking. So, yeah, it's like Sunday. I had to speak out about the worship. I had to. You know, two songs that were, you know, just by one word, taking songs from being beautiful to being demonic, just by the use of one word. But those songs being sung at the end of a worship conference, it's like, my God, yeah. Again, I said, I don't think the conference is going to actually do much difference. And judging by the songs they chose to finish it, yeah, there's no way, shape or form that conference is going to make any difference. Not enough. I mean, hopefully it'll be the thing that can actually propel the next stage. There's still hope where that's concerned, but did that one do anything major? No, and that's such a shame. But it's also, I say, it's that point at the end. As I said in the last one, you know, but where people don't believe in God. When you've got songs that are doing that are highlighting one element of the Trinity and saying it's all about you. You're therefore taking the focus off of the other two elements. And that is, from a spiritual point of view, that's criminal. And so, I've been quiet for a lot in that church. Really quiet for a lot. But on that, I couldn't stay quiet on that. That was just too much. And so, yeah. Yeah, the reality is all of that sort of stuff, it hurts me when I see that. It does. Well, because I know that if you're not led by the Holy Spirit, you won't be getting there. And I see these people in this church, and they all seem to be pretty nice people. And they're all hoping somehow that God's going to rescue them out of what they're in. And the problem is, what they're in is them. And it's up to them to do it, but they're, because of the teaching, because of the tools they have available, because of the tools that they've been given by the teaching, it looks as if they're never going to get out of it, and that's horrendous to see. But if that's your reality as well, then you've got to be honest about that. You've got to be you. If being in church is causing you mental harm, get out of church. Get out of church. Simple. If you know that being in a church or being in a job or being in a relationship is meaning you have to compromise yourself to such a degree that you know that that isn't you, that the way you're being isn't you, get out of it. I'm speaking mainly about church, but this refers to a job or a relationship as well. And friendships, because a lot of people, they do that. That they're part of friendships, part of a friendship group, and they're having to put up with a lot of stuff and laugh at things they don't find funny, just to try and keep that be in that friendship group and be invited to the things, because we all want to be liked, don't we? We all want to be loved and be invited to things. Yeah. We've got to try and find people who identify with us, who we can identify with ourselves, because then we can be ourselves around those people. There will be people, I would say, I've got Rob. At the moment, only him, as far as I know. Well, as far as I know in my life, there's only him. There isn't anyone else that I can truly identify with, in the sense of how I understand things and how they do. Well, put it this way, does that make my life any worse? I mean, since September the... whenever that would be. September the... whenever. I think 11th. September the 10th or 11th. 2021 would be the 11th, I guess. Since that time, since I saw that thing on the wall about you have to love the Lord your God with all your heart, your mind, your soul, and love your neighbour as yourself, and I had to say to Father, okay, can you please, for me to do this, I need you to show me who you are and who I am. Since that time, has my life got worse? Has my life got more empty because of the fact that I'm further away from people? No, not at all. No, it hasn't, actually. No, my life has become far more beautiful since then, because so many of the questions that I had have been answered. And to be honest, being in church beforehand, I was asking questions. I didn't have the answers to a lot of those questions before, which I now have. But I was still asking the questions. And as I say, in church, they don't like questions being asked. So, yeah. Yeah. You can't compromise yourself. Compromising yourself is giving up on who you are, and you can't do that. If God has made you who you are, you have to stand on that, even if it's a tough thing for a time. Stand on it, because it's who you are. It's who God has made you to be, and He's made you to be who you are for a reason. Trust in Him to deal with any issues that need to be dealt with, and to help you to know those so they can be dealt with. Keep on praying about those things, and praying that God will highlight those things and help you to know so you can deal with them. Because I say, God doesn't see your sin, but He does see the consequences of, and He wants to deal with the issues that cause you to sin because of those. So ask God to help you to deal with that stuff. But as with the rest, celebrate who you are, rather than compromise who you are. Because God made you for a purpose and for a reason. So celebrate that, focus on that, and be ready for when He calls. So there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.